Hiya! I know it's a little late for me doing these videos, but hey, I forgot. Here's the cute thing. I forget about stuff. Get over it. I'm human. Human. Actually, how is it? Okay, I'm there too. Get over it. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. Now, what shall we talk about? I know the 4th of July. It's here. I have mixed feelings about it since I'm a quarter Cherokee. I have mixed feelings about Independence Day. Yeah. I've always celebrated it growing up, but now I know better as to the history and how, some people were how it played out, and how history's repeating itself because people won't listen, and people aren't level-headed. Let's put it like that. We need more level-headed people who are willing to listen, willing to talk. Because nothing will get accomplished by yelling at the other side, or hate, or violence. That never solves it. That increases violence and more violence. An endless cycle of violence. What are we setting for our children? What are we setting for the future generation if we're going to be know-it-alls and thinking we know everything without talking it through with someone else? You might learn something. For pity's sake, take criticism, like very good criticism, ones that's trying to stamp you back into reality mode. Learn from other people. Wise thing to do. We lack the wisdom now. And that's why Ray Ashley was so impressed. Yes, I seen the debates. I'm really, really, really impressed with Pete. I can't say his last name. I'm not even going to try. Pete and Kamala, those two, I think one-on-one Kamala would abolish Trump. She would. She's fiery. But I love the level head that Peter brings. I'm sorry, Pete. I really... Family God, please. Okay? Just stop. In my head. Okay. Let's do this again. Okay. Pete has the most level head, and he took full responsibility. People, wake up. No candidate, I don't believe in history, has taken responsibility like he did. No candidate in history. This is the reason you should be voting for that man. Seriously. I love Kamala. If those two team up, that would be a perfect lineup. They balance each other. One's fiery, one's cool-headed. That's a winning combination right there. Come on, people. Let's get behind Kamala and Pete. I still stand behind those two. Even after seeing all the candidates, I am impressed by a lot of the candidates. I know people were making fun of Marianne, but she is completely right. We can't beat Trump with the same thing. We gotta dig deeper to beat Trump. And Even Kamala agreed. Listen, even though they're different, even though Marianne's different than any other of the candidates, she has brought some good points. Don't disrespect those good points from her, and don't disrespect someone all because you don't agree with them. If you don't, just leave them alone. Childish antics like this is what got us in this mess to begin with. It's like my horse is bigger than your horse, remember? Huh? Let's put it this way. We got some growing up to do still in America. Still in America. We got some growing up. Got some explaining to do. Yep. Okay. In all seriousness, Marianne makes a great point with, we could beat Trump with love, because if all of us loved this country, if all of us loved one another, if all of us cared about our neighbors, we could trump Trump. That's what I think she really meant. Some people I want to just... The thing is, I think she really meant, metaphorically speaking, if all of us band together, love one another, support the groups that need to be supported, that could beat Trump. If we can get people to see a lot of the things, a lot of the issues is evil. Children in cages is evil. It really is. And not even giving them supplies. You could get locked up for helping them. Sound familiar? It should. A lot of the times in wars, you could get in trouble for helping people, even to get free. Oh, now it sounds familiar. Huh. The thing about history, if we don't learn from it, we're doomed to repeat it. And I think some idiots skipped history. America was never great. That's the honest truth. I'm not anti-American. This is the truth. It was never great to the people who were here before America. Columbus didn't discover America. He just stumbled across it and didn't discover it. And there were people here before him who happened to have been here. And look where they are now. Because of greed, power, and land. All because we gotta own everything. America, America. We can be great. That should be the better saying. We can be great if we accept people who are different than ourselves. That is really what Christianity should be about. Loving our neighbors. Period. From wherever they come from, accepting them for who they are, and not stabbing them in the fucking back. And I'm going to make this big change. There's going to be some discussion as to, am I in this certain club, or it ain't even a club. Am I in the group or not? Second, there's got to be a lot of explaining to do. Lucy, you got a lot of explaining to do. You really do. I was always able to do that ever since I was little. I don't know if I have any Latina in me. I have no idea. But I do have that temper. So I could be. Who knows? I've always looked like I'm Latina anyway, and Native American anyway, so I know I'm a quarter Cherokee. The other part of me, I just don't know. As for being vulnerable, as for a lot of things, I just want people to be happy. But I'm not going to be treated like shit in the process. You got that? Got that, Romeo? I'm not gonna be a walking carpet that someone could use. I respect myself more than that shit. And a lot of these women, a lot of the women need to be doing the same thing. I am trying to be the best I can be. I love with everything I have. And I love the people around me who actually makes me want to be better. And I'm doing that. I'm making my life better. It's nice to know I have my parents' back and support. They're not bad people. They've done bad things, yes. But guess what? So have we all. But I have bullied, and that's why I'm telling people, I know what bullying is, and I know when someone's being bullied. And I know what verbal abuse is. Been through it, done it. I'll defend. I would take a bullet for the people I'm in love with. For the person I'm in love with, I would definitely take a bullet. I'll be glad to do it. And guess what? I'm not going to be no bitch. Because if I become that, I won't be who I am. Thanks to Moana, that scene with was it Taka or Tafiti? Either way, same person. With that scene, how a person can let their heart be taken and then they become this monster. I'm not a monster. I refuse to let people take that heart away from me. I refused to do the things back. I refuse to stoop to their level. From here on out, I'm ignoring the people who are abusive. I can just block and move on, block and move on. The thing about it is, words do hurt. And your actions have consequences to them. And you need to learn those consequences. Ladies and gentlemen, your actions affect everyone else. What you do affects anyone else. Duh. It should be common sense. If you're going to act like a brat and it'll fall onto the person and you're going to try to ruin them because you can't take responsibility for your part of it, hell, you don't deserve them. Everyone is not perfect. I don't expect anyone to be. I'm here. I've been fooled by someone online. I've been fooled. I've been embarrassed. I've been ashamed. Being tricked. How hard. And I always admitted it. And I never blamed an innocent man for that. You know, I never did. And my relationship with my parents is my responsibility. Not nobody else's. The thing about being online and not living is that how can you learn these lessons if you don't go out, if you don't even have friends? That says something to me about your personality. Ain't the color of your skin. It's your personality. It's ugly. It is. Seriously. If you're going to be attacking anyone, you should look in the mirror before you attack. Pointing a finger, you have 3 pointing back at you. There is a Bible verse said, "Be sure to let your sins find you out." I think that's the saying. But no, everyone just points what to listen to. They forgot. Jesus is the main one you need to listen to if you're going to be a Christian. He accepted people for who they were. He forgave them. He never even judged them. He walked this earth loving people. And guess what? He got criticized for that shit. What I'm trying to do is try to stop this bullying. I'm trying to put an end to it. And I love the person I'm in love with. Seriously. And truthfully and honestly. And I won't let anyone hurt that guy. I won't. Instead of shaming people's bodies, instead of hurting people even more, mental health, the person talks about mental health and they can't even be stable themselves. Ha. To me, if you're going to disrespect other women, you should disrespect yourself first because you are a woman. Disrespecting anyone of the same gender, you're going to have problems with me. You really are. I see through it. I see through bullshit. I really do. It's bullshitting when you try to make people break up because you don't like a certain someone. Yeah. That is the most... it's funny because you called everyone else a slut, but that's the biggest slut move of them all. Yeah, here. Yeah, here. Great. I'm an ally and trying to be supportive of any race. Any. A Native American, part Native American, I would know. I would understand at least a little bit of it. Okay? And plus being big and being bullied, yes, I've been through it. I've been the bully too. So I understand both points of view, believe me. Bullying ain't worth the laughter, it really isn't. When you bully the wrong person, look at the movie Ma. That will tell you, if you go a bit too far, yeah, into the wrong person, and they snap, yeah, you don't want to go there. You really don't. This is a lecture, okay? Big moves. Chessboard. I love people who actually are themselves. But doing bad to people doesn't make you... That isn't who you are. It really isn't. People aren't made just to be bad. At one time we were all babies. We were all innocent. We were meant to be good. But we got corrupted along the way. People chose bad. People choose good. And people screw up. That's just the way it goes. That's life. But you can't just hurt people and expect them to be fucking okay with it. It doesn't work that way. It never will work that way. This is my true feelings and this is me being genuine and sincere and cussing as much as I can. And I promise you I'm not drunk. I'm sober. Just imagine if I was drunk. Actually, I drank some. But it calmed me down that one time at PBL. Phi Beta Lambda meeting. Well, we were competing. See what I did there? Did not mean to do that on purpose. Trust me. It just slipped. Okay. I drank a little bit of alcohol and mixed it with a lot of cranberry juice. I love cranberry juice too. I like doing these videos. Yeah. And by the way, I don't go over them and review them. I can't stand the sound of my voice. Yeah. I'll do that again. If I didn't do it before, I've always been able to do that. It's always had. Tongue. That was one way my sister did her tongue, but I could never have done it. It's like putting it a little bit up in the middle. It's like going in a wave, and I could never have done it. And I never was able to blow a bubble with bubble gum. I've tried. Never could. Never could. But there's some people who can't, and that's okay. That's perfectly fine. To be different. Be different. Be unique. But don't be hating on people because of their differences. And this goes from both sides, except sometimes the right side is such more annoying than the far left. Hate groups need to stop, reassess their lives, saying, is this worth my life? Is my life worth dying for what? You can be nice to the neighbor, live with the neighbor, be friendly, live happy. I think happiness matters more than war. Come on. Make love, not war. Come on. See, I'm crazy in person, okay? Okay, this is me. Okay? Just me. And I can't be anyone else but that. And that's okay. Because if you don't accept it, there you go. No one's ever seen me do that. Ever. In person, except maybe a couple. So, here's to me being the real me. Okay? I'm not a heartless gutter snake. And if you know the reference, yeah. And I won't hurt the person back no matter how much. I'm a big person, but I got a bigger heart. Screw ya. I want to get along with everyone. I really do. Just one person, I can't do it. There's only a few people I can't do it. And it's not me. It's them. I've tried. God knows I've tried. You can't reason. I like reasonable people. I love reasonable people. Because they'll talk. They'll listen. And they try to understand you. That's what I try to do to people. Try to understand them. Do you think people are meant to be understood? Not really. Especially a lot of women. My own gender. We're confusing as hell. Yeah, we are. Because sometimes we don't know what we want, and then we do, and then we don't. Yeah. But I know what I want when it comes to relationship, I know what I want. And he knows what I want. Because I've told him multiple times. And we will see. Journey is, will life work out the way it is? Will it not? Turn to the next episode of This Is My Life. I'll end it there. Let's end it there. Should I be a comedian? I'm not that funny. Seriously, I'm not. I just try to brighten up the mood. So, ta-ta. Ciao for now.